Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my friends, my name is Dian Silva Rahmalia. I'm from class Chemistry A. In this occasion, I will explain you about chemical hazards. Many of the chemicals we use in the lab are potentially dangerous, especially under high heat pressure or when they are mixed with other chemicals. There are two main tools that we use to identify chemical hazards: safety data sheet and chemical labels. Every chemical in the lab is required to have a technical document called a safety data sheet or SDS, usually provided by the manufacturer. These were formerly known as Material Safety Data Sheets or MSDS. The safety data sheets is a one-stop shop to find out about chemicals properties, hazards, and safety precautions. Know the location of the safety data sheets in your lab and review them before working with a chemical for the first time. GHS is an acronym for the Globally Harmonized System Classification and Labeling of Chemicals. This new system provides an international standards format for safety data sheets. All SDS must now be organized into 16 sections. Section 1. Identification. Here you will find the chemical's name description and the manufacturer's contact information. 2. Hazards identification. This section lists signal words, warning and safety symbols. 3. Composition, a list of ingredients. 4. First aid measures, what's the required treatment for a person would be exposed. 5. Firefighting measures. 6. Accidental release measures. These are instructions for containment and clean up of spills or leaks. 7. Handling and storage requirement. 8. Exposure controls and personal protection. This describes USA's exposure limits and recommendation for PPA. 9. Physical and chemical properties, such as appearance, odor, pH, flash point solubility and evaporation rate. 10. Stability and reactivity, how to avoid hazardous reaction. 11. Toxicological information, find out about the likelihoods of exposure symptoms, as well as short and long-term effects. Section 12 through 16 are not mandatory, but you should at least be familiar with them ecological, disposal, transport, and regulatory consideration. Section 16 is for any other pertinent information. This is where you will find the date that the SDS was prepared along with the less known revision. Safety data sheet provide a lot of information about how to use chemical safety in the lab, but there is also another way to learn about the chemical, and that's by reading its label. The new GHS format requires each chemical in the lab to be labeled with the product name, a signal word such as danger or caution, physical, health, and environmental hazard statement, precautionary statement, pictogram, first aid instruction, and the supplier's contact information. Pictograms consist a symbol on a white background from in red border. Each pictogram represents a specific hazard: health, flammability, toxicity, compressed gas, skin and air protection, unstable explosive, oxidizes. An oxidizer in a chemical that initiates combustion through the release of oxygen, environmental hazards, and acute toxicity. Now you know how to identify potential chemical hazards by looking at both safety data sheets and chemical labels. Thank you.